Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Excellent.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Ta-da! All right, so we're going to start with a rondo today of that second duet. Um, and I'm going to aim for a tempo that everybody can play it, even though that tempo will be slower than the ultimate tempo, so don't get completely used to this slow and gentle tempo. And I'm thinking we're going to do it in fairly small sections. So the first section we're going to work on is about the first first eight measures. And right now we've got, it'll be eighth note at 72, in case you want to be able to practice that later. I will play the cello part first, since that's who gets the melody first here at the beginning of the rondo. So I will say 1, 2, 3. I will play on 4, 5, 6, where the violins have rests. And so you will have to play on the next beat 1. So we're at the beginning of the rondo. 1, 2, 3. Violins. That'll be our section. We're going to do exactly the same thing again, and I'll play the violin part this time. That way I have a chance to let anybody else in. So I will still count 1, 2, 3, and then we'll imagine the cello part is playing. 1, 2, 3, cello da-dum. Take the melody over. Alright, so in case there's note questions, in the second measure the violins have notes. D, E sharp, F sharp. In an ideal world you're playing that with a high 1, right squished up underneath your normal plain old high 2. If that is making your brain go crazy, you could do it with low 2, high 2, but that's less stellar because you get that little bit of a slide in there. So the high 1 would be the preferred fingering. And then make sure in measure 4 that you have a true C sharp going to your D. So that would be a high 3, 4 right there. And then you've got the courtesy natural in measure 5 to remind yourself to get that 3 back to normal. Let's do violin part again. Still the same counting. 1, 2, 3. Cello, 5, 6. couple notes for the violins. In measure 20, where we just ended, on the second half of the measure, I would like you to shift to third position. So, first position, and then shift, because the next section is nicer in third. So, you can practice that shift as we work on this section a few times. I'd like to do measure 11. And cellos, you can play along. This is going to be a shifting practice for measure 11 in the violin parts. We need G on the D string. I said that wrong. We need D on the A string. And then you're going to shift to third position and play G sharp. So for cellos, that's a third and a half shift. And then A. I'd like to practice those three notes. So it's the second half of measure 11 if you're looking at the violin part. Cellos, it's D, G sharp, A. Everybody found it? A little shift practice right here. We've got D. Come on, Faith. Then you're going to shift to third position plus a half step on the D string, G sharp. And then you're going to play A, second finger that touches your first finger. And if you've done it right, if you go over to your A string, you will know. Alright, so let's try that again. We're back in first position. D. Shift. G sharp. And then A touches. Let's do them backwards. We've got A. G sharp. Shift to first position. And then play D. So it's the same three notes backwards. Now we're going to do them forwards again. D. In first position, shift, G sharp, A. Alright, Simon says backwards, A, G sharp, shift, D. Good. Alright, so we're going to add two more notes, so violins for you. You're going to change your 2 to play A sharp, and then 3 will touch your A sharp. Cellos, after the G sharp, it's an A sharp, please use the third finger, and then a fourth finger for B. The violin fingering will not make sense to you. So, what is this? 5 notes now. Still starting on D, we've got D. In first position, shift, G sharp, A sharp, B. Let's do it again. D, G sharp, A sharp, B. Next note's going to be G. Cellos, you'll have to do a baby shift to get there. Violins, you just have to move your 1 back a half step. So it's a different note than you shifted to, but it would be what you'd think of as normal third position. Because you shifted a half step high, and then you have to move your 1 from that note back to normal G. So, little shifty practice. Shifty practice is never wasted, and you'll get to play this, use your brain for the cello shifts as well. So, here we are, same place, D, shift, G sharp, A sharp, B, G. So there's 2 possible test notes, the A and the last G. You can test that with your open G string. 2 more times. 1, ready, and D, G sharp, A sharp, B, G. Again, and go. Good. So I would like to go back to the beginning. We're going to do the beginning to measure 20, and I'll play violin part. and then I'll bump over and play the cello part so they don't feel lonely that I haven't played from their part in a while. So we're back to the beginning. 4, 5, 6. Cello enters here. That's getting there. Alright, so you're going to get to practice it again. I will not be playing the same as you, so count most carefully. If I remember, I'll try and give some measure numbers. Cellos, I am playing your part. We are still going for measure 20. Everybody together. 1, 2, 3. Measure numbers. Alright, so violins, you are going to get to play the letters like the cellos did for you. Cellos, this is 15, 16, measure 17. The fingering is going to be G with a 4, 1 for A on the G string, B use an extended 2, B sharp use 3, C sharp use 4. So you'll open your hand up and you'll be able to do those last 3 notes with 2, 3, 4. Violin, since you're going to be playing along while they're practicing that, G with 3rd finger on the D string, A on the G string with the 2nd finger, 1st finger, I said that wrong, B, your plain old high 2, B sharp, use a 3, it's like C natural, and then for the C sharp, use a 4, low 4. So you'll have 3 fingers that are half steps together. This is not in your part, you have to remember the letters. So practice along. We've got G. They did it for you. And then 1 on the G string. A. Stretch. B. B sharp. C sharp. Okay, all those half steps again. We've got G. It's a first position thing. A on the G string. B. B sharp. C sharp. And the fingerings on the G string are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do it again. We got G. A. B. B sharp. C sharp. One more time. Good. Alright, cellos, just so you know, fingering, measure 15, you're in first. This would be a shift to fourth. Shift back a half step to be able to play the 4, but then you'll have to use an extension to be able to do the D in the same bow. Then you're in fourth position again, still in fourth, shift to first. So I would like everybody to work on this particular shift together. We need G's. So violins, you are third position, A string using fourth finger. Cellos, you're using 4. This is the measure that says leggero for the cellos, second half of the measure. So we got G. Violins, that's a 4. And then E, violins, it'll be a 2 for E. Then you're going to shift to first position, C sharp. And then A. So we're in fourth position for cellos, third position for violins, playing G. Fourth finger, E. Appropriate finger for E, violins, that's 2 for you. Cellos, it's a 1. Then it's a shift to first position. So violins, you're going to get to work on a 2-2 shift. Cellos, you're coming back to a 3. And open A. Practice our shift again. We've got G. E. Shift. C sharp. Tag one more note on at the end, it'll be a G. Put at the top of it though, G, E, C sharp, A, and then you want G on the D string. Good. Let's do it again from the top. G, E, C sharp, wasted. We're going to go up as well. G, A, C sharp, shift to E, G, down, G, E, shift, C sharp, A, G. Get ready for upshift, G, A, C sharp, shift, again. And up. Good. Alright, so I would like measure 15, whatever you really have in your music. I am playing the cello part this time. So everybody measure 15. 4, 5, 6. 15 again. 4, 5, 6. Alright, still measure 15, back to 15 one more time. 4, 5, 6. Good deal. Alright, so this time I would like to start at measure 8. And this will be the beginning of the measure. So we can connect in the stuff we practiced last week with a better connection. Measure 8, I will play violin part first. 4, 5, 6. This is going to be still measure 8, and I am playing the cello part this time, so that same section. 4, 5, 6. Good. Alright, so I'd like to go back to the very, very beginning, and we'll double check, hopefully, this whole section before class is over. So, very beginning, cello part first, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Violins. So this time I'll play the violin part. First 20 measures. Cellos, you get to come in first. 1, 2, 3. Da, da, da. Good job. Alright, so violins, you're going to want to stay in third position in this key change section until 25, 26, 27. Measure 28. And measure 28 where you've got F sharp, G, G natural, or F sharp, G natural, G sharp, A, that's where you want to shift back to first. So you can work on that some prior to class. Remember that it's E flat. We have a key change there. And so that will make it very beautiful, being able to play it in third there. It's likely I will also go over with fingerings at the next class, but you'll be further ahead if you indeed look at it ahead of time. Cellos, for you guys, probably it's just practice that matching scale with 2 flats, so that your hand gets used to the stretches you're going to need. There's nothing terribly wonky in your next section. Any questions?
Thank you, Miriam.
You're welcome. Sounds like everybody survived.
Thank you. That was a good practice.
Oh, excellent. All right. Have a great week.
You too. Bye.